I'm Greg Powell, and this is Investors Insights.
You're listening to Investors Insights with President and CEO Greg Powell and the Portfolio Strategy Team at Five Plan Partners, Ashley Page and Franklin Bradford.
Thank you for joining us on Investors Insights. Today I'm talking about how our Portfolio Strategies team comes together to look at trends, data, and research that can impact your portfolio. Now, this has come about because of response we've gotten from other vlogs. When we're having discussions during those vlogs, clients have been emailing us or calling us saying, hey, I would love to see you guys in action. Well, I want to start the process off today by just showing you how we look at different data and facts and then start that dialogue. So a case in point, in front of me here, you'll see I've got some pages with handwriting on it. At times I'll also type it out of different thoughts that immediately come to me as I'm doing research on things that could impact the portfolio. So let me give you some examples here. And also in those examples, picture me walking into a room with Franklin Bradford, Ashley Page, Bobby Norman, and Trey Booth, and each of us have our bullet points to start that brainstorm discussion and then start pulling the data and research that either supports it or contradicts it so that we know we're on the right track. So a case in point, the economic growth since the recovery began mid-2009 will continue to be lower than previous post-recession recoveries. That's a thought. That's one that we debate. Here's another one. It could be a full 4 years before the Fed is in a position to raise interest rates. Think about that. We've been talking about deflation as the issue. The Fed may not raise rates for as long as 4 years. Do we know that's going to come true? We don't, but we start looking for the data and information that can confirm or give us indications when that could take place. Here's one for you. The Great Recession still persists for most Americans. Think about that. Real hourly wages have risen only 0.7% since the recession ended and are at 7.5% below the 1973 level. There's something to think about. Birth rates continue to fall. Last year, the U.S. birth rate was 600,000 below trend. Why would we bring that up? If people don't have confidence to have children, they also don't have confidence to spend money to buy that house, to buy those additional things. Consumers don't have the confidence to move forward. If they're not spending, our economy's not moving. The Fed has used most of its ways to improve the U.S. economy. That's another debate we're having. Suppose we start experiencing deflation. The Fed only has a few ways to impact the economy. It can raise rates, it can lower rates, it can also buy and sell securities. The Fed, over these past few years, has been using quantitative easing in hopes that it would inspire consumers to spend money as well as businesses. That really hasn't happened. Has the Fed lost its ability now to improve the economy? Or another way of wording it, are we now just on our own? The unemployment numbers are tainted. Think about that. The government will tell you it's currently unemployment's at 5.8%, but the reality is it is closer to 13% due to the aging and retiring baby boomers as well as discouraged job seekers who have given up. That's a number we look at. Is it true? Is it false? How does it impact your portfolio? So I've got a whole list and plenty of bullet points to discuss, but if you can picture me going in, throwing those on the table as ideas or trends we need to be aware of, and from there, looking at the pros and cons of how it can impact not only the overall market and economy, but drill down on the individual stocks and bonds in your portfolio. I hope you've enjoyed me taking time just to make some of these points. Also know I'm in the process of putting a letter out, which you should be getting sometime next week, which will tell you about other ideas and trends we're looking at. Let me know how you like it. Let me know how you like this vlog. And if you really like it, pass it on to somebody, a worker, fellow colleague, somebody you go to church with, who you socialize with, or maybe even your kids. Have a great week, and I'll look forward to talking to you.
More information at fiplanpartners.com. Securities offered through LPL Financial, member FINRA, SIPC.